Hey, hey, good morning. Excuse me. Good morning again. Good morning. It's a spirit journey, and I'm doing my early morning walk, my power walk for Lavender, my sweet little boy, my fur babe, Lavender the Pekingese. He turned 12 on the 14th of January, 2025. Yeah, today is January 18, 2025, and the time is about 25 after 6 in the morning. You can see the clouds. Ooh wee. Yeah. Yeah. I have my little pink hoodie on, a cap. I have my rain pants on. They block out the wind. I have leggings underneath. And I was testing what it feels like just the leggings. I needed something else over my leggings while they're doing the exercises. It's nice to watch. Hope I got it. It's fantastic watching. It's nice. They're really getting more popular here. Thanks. Hey. Very nice. 9. Nice. I like the guys working out like that. You know, that brotherhood. I think it's so special. It is cold. Oops. It is cold. It's probably in the low 60s. What makes it feel colder is the dampness. It's very damp. Getting a lot of stares. I mean, they're wearing their hoodies too. It's cold. It is cold, but it's good though. See, when you're walking, you're cozy, and you know, it feels good in this weather and you're walking. Hey, morning. Yeah. Yeah, the early morning walkers, they just as supportive like back in New York when I used to get up early and walk. Yeah, I would get to Central Park at, it's 6:30. Is what time is it? Okay, it's almost 6:30. Yeah, wow. Yeah, back in New York, I'd be walking with my little fur babies. I would arrive at around 25 after 6. So hey, it's about the same. Fabulous. I like when I see a connection, you know. So yes, today is Saturday, January 18, 2025, and it's 6:30 now in the morning. And I'm heading to the market. I have to get a few things. I want to get, what is that? How could I forget? Mamamutse. I want to get, how could I forget? I know one was brown sugar. I want to get the fermented milk. I like the fermented milk with the, oops, got poked, with the sugar cane juice. Oh, let me just see here. Let me find out. I figure what I have to get. Yes, I write things down. Oh, I'm bad. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, onions. How could I forget that? Yeah, I want to get the red onions. Just like a kilo. Yeah, they use like the metric system. It is a better system than the American system. I forget the actual term that they use. It's not the American system, but I call it the American system. Most of the world uses the metric system. Hey, Tammy. Yeah. Yeah, thank you, Tammy. See, Tammy's sensitive. Thank you, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy, I went to visit Lavender yesterday. Yeah, getting over there, it was hard to get a taxi because it was pouring. I was wearing my rain gear. I finally arrived. Lavender looked better. Yeah, and that I need to talk to you about. Yeah, they bring him out. He's walking. He is limping. Yeah, let me tell you. He physically, on the outside, he looked more perky. He was happy to see mommy. Uh, he seemed very alert, and that I was very happy about. The Chan always, yeah, Tammy, yeah, Tammy, uh, yeah, Tammy. My little boy, Lavender, he has a tumor. He has some type of growth inside his body. And we believe that, what the doctors believe, that's what's causing him distress, some pain. If you pick him up the wrong way, it puts pressure and there's pain. He was listless also. So, why he looked a little better, let me tell you. Now, I like the people at this place I've been going to for 1 year now. Okay? For 1 year now, I've been going there. I like them. They made me feel a part of their family. Yes, I am a paying client, but they made me feel welcome. The person who manages, the doctor that's in charge there, invited me to his wedding, and that was back in April of last year, and they have a baby now. Yeah, they just had a baby, and and then they invited me, like a couple months ago. Lavi was really in bad shape, and I was stressing. I said, please, let me be there and feed him. I said, look, he's losing weight. He was getting emaciated. And they said I could come. I did think I was going to be able to sleep there. I have my herbs. And so, oh, great, Tammy. Great. And, I thought he was going to go. So they allowed me to come early and feed him myself because he wasn't eating. So I brought his different types of food. Of course, it was his bananas, meat. And I stayed with them that whole day. I arrived maybe 9 o'clock or something like that. And left in the evening. And he eventually got well enough to go home. On the 13th, now, his last visit of last year was New Year's Eve. And they said he's no longer extremely anemic, but just anemic. So I said to myself, yeah, he had lost some weight too. So I was relieved that his anemia was improved. So I said, honey, because Lavender's birthday was coming up. Lavender's birthday just passed, January 14, 2025, where he became 12 years old. I said, I want to make sure he reaches his birthday. So I kept him home most of the time during those 2 weeks after New Year's Eve. And everything seemed okay. But I noticed last week he seemed restless. And he kept pacing, like he kept walking around in the room. And I didn't know what was wrong. And I said, well, you just ate. Do you want more food? Okay. So actually on the 12th and the 13th, we did our walk. It was beautiful. And I have pictures or videos of him getting around, ran up the stairs to our house when we were coming back home. Everything seemed cool. But hours later, he had thrown up and he was shaking. I thought at first he was maybe an anxiety attack or something. I said, what's going on? I said, I'm going to just bring you back to the doctors. And luckily I did. And they did an x-ray. They gave an x-ray and ultrasound. And they saw that he had a growth. Yeah, thank you for the thumbs up, people. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'm trying to keep my attention here. I try to keep my attention because it's easy to fall. Yeah, these stones, you can trip on them. Yeah, I've tripped on them. So I have to be very careful. That's what's happening. I have to keep my eyes open when I'm walking. So at least he gained weight, and then they told me his health condition has a growth, and they cannot operate on it. And he just seemed like everything was zonked out of him, and I was very fearful. That was on the 13th, the evening on the 13th when all the tests came through, and I really thought he was going to pass away that night. And that's what I told the doctor. There was a group of us in the room, 2 of the doctors and 2 techs and myself. We're discussing Lavender's case. And I really thought he was going to pass away. I think I did light a candle when I got home. And what happened now? Yeah, and so when the morning came, just after 9 a.m., my doctor, the head doctor, gave me a quick video of Lavender barking in his crate, his cage, to let me know he's okay, survived the night. And I visited him. But when I got there to see Lavender on the 14th on his birthday, I noticed he had a smell. And he was limping. I said, what happened? Why is he limping? They said, well, they removed the catheter. I don't know, he's had catheters before. Well, wasn't the catheter. Yeah, and I'm sharing this because I'm sure other people have pets. And when they put tape, see, the anatomy of the leg of those type of animals, it looks like a bone sticking out of the leg. But it's just think of it like a thicker skin. I guess it's covering some type of joint. And when they put tape over it, and then they pull off the tape, it caused severe irritation / bleeding. He was bleeding. That's what happened. And how that could cause limping. you know. But I just kept a mental note. And then the next day again, uh, wow, sorry. Yeah, he was, the smell, the smoke coming from him. Yeah, it smelled like, Marajo. You just say hello. He was staring at me. So anyway, so I'm sorry, I get distracted. Um, yeah, he had a smell, so I said, okay, I'll bring his grooming tools, cloth to wash him, wash his face and his chest. And I told the head doctor, he manages the place. And I told him the scoop. I told him exactly how I felt. I said, my dog, since he arrived, he's lost weight, he smells, he's limping. Why is this? I said, I purposely made sure he gained weight starting New Year's Eve when his last visit, just in case if he had to go back to you guys. And lo and behold, he had to come back and he's losing weight every day. Why is this? Why isn't it being monitored and it's being let to happen? There's no intervention. I just stuck with the facts and had a hard talk with the doctor. And he actually listened, and he thanked me for his input, that he wants to improve as a doctor, the management there. And I gave him suggestions regarding Lavender's care. I said, look, every day, I said, his foot is infected, and he didn't come with that. And it's bleeding. And it should be washed, yeah. So one of the doctors washed it in front of me, the filth that came off of that leg. So you're going to take off a catheter, have a dirty cage, have a dirty face, the bib, the cone, all filthy and smelly. It's going to infect the wound. It can kill them. So they washed it in front of me with that disinfectant soap or whatever with the doctor's use, and then mist it and the dirt that came off. So, yeah, I really complained. I wasn't being bitchy. Just stuck with the facts. I said that, look, he's not thriving, and I want to believe in your establishment, your business. I said, I love Rwanda, I love Africa. And I told him, I said, look, anything happens to my little boy, I said, I was so fearful. And being honest, I said, anything happens to him, I'm looking into possibly just leaving Rwanda. I said, I don't want to leave Rwanda. I don't want to have to leave. I don't want to have to leave here. That's what I told him, and I texted him. I said, please don't feel Lavender. Don't feel him. And it's not about money. Money's not going to save his life. It's people doing the little things that count. It doesn't cost money to wash his leg and to wipe out the the cage where he's in. That's not costing extra. But it's going to cost you when you get a dead client on dead patient. And you get a bunch of dead animals, people are going to complain and you're going to lose business like the other place. Referring to the place where my first two dogs, my first dog died at. Yeah. Yeah, I had a heart-to-heart talk. So he thanked me, the head doctor. And so when I came to visit yesterday, there were big improvements. You know, and when you look at Lavender, he looked clean. He looked okay. He was spunky and he gained weight. First, the doctor said he weighed 5.2 kilograms early that morning. By the time I got there in the afternoon, late afternoon, he was 5.6. So I don't know what they did, but what they did worked. And I noticed also they were staring, some of the staff. Yeah, the head doctor told me, he said, look, I had a heart-to-heart talk with the people that work there, the staff, and that they're to follow certain procedures. He says there's going to be a very big improvement at their place. See, people, when you're an outsider in any situation, you're able to see things that the everyday people who live there or work there don't see because they're used to it. Just like if they came to America or any other place, you're going to notice certain things, right? And so you have a fresh eye, too, of assessment. That's all. I'm not better than anybody. Yeah. So I'm rooting for Lavender. Yeah, this is a power for Lavender. Let me see what the messages were. Yeah, I couldn't. Yeah, they wrote a message here. Okay. Tammy has shared, I would do a healing spell to help Lavender get much, much better, and that tumor will be gone before you both know. Fabulous. Both know it. Great. I will go and get my herbs and stones and do it right now. Okay, namaste. Yes. Tammy, namaste you. Peace and blessing and power and protection over you. And then Tammy also says, but still make sure that Lavender rest and drink lots of water. Yes. Happy belated birthday, Lavender. Thank you, Tammy. I'll gather my things and do the healing spell for Lavender. Tammy. Yeah. Thank you, Tammy. See, I got some great watches. Yeah, they're people who care. I thank you, Tammy. I thank you. Peace, love, power, and protection, and wealth be poured onto you. Yeah. So that's what's happening, people. So yeah, you can consider this a power walk for Lavender. Yes. The cool of the day. The cool of the day. Yeah, it's cold. It's like, let's see how cold it is. Let's see if I can figure it out. Okay. Okay. Okay, it's 62 degrees. Yeah, it's cool. Yes, I'm heading to the market. I didn't want to leave too early because I don't know if the store will be open. Yeah. Yeah, the market's a big market. Yes, I am a little sad. I have to be honest. I feel sad because I know, well, no, I want not gonna, no negative confirmation, confirmation. Yeah, life is inevitable for everybody. But I want to give my little boy, Lavender, a fair chance. He didn't ask to come here. He didn't ask to come here. No, my girls. I really thought things were, I thought I had my T's crossed and my I's dotted, you know. Yeah, I was watching stupid YouTube again. I was getting stressed out. Yeah, I told myself yesterday before I went to see Lavender, I said, you know, I, uh, I want to start reading. I bought all my books. Yeah. Yeah, I needed to bring my books. Even if I don't read them, I want my books. So I was walking in the one of the rooms where I keep my books, and I selected a book. I made it and wrote, or read it before, a part of it, and I got it in 2021. I think it was 2021. It's about uh, something journeys. It's about this. Yeah, he was a like technician. He specialized in I think communications equipment. Yeah, Ro- Bob Monroe. Yeah, Bob Monroe. And he had an experience. He had an out of body experience. And this was, I think, during the 1950s, 60s. And he was scared. Like his body was tingling. And then he sees himself below in his bed. And he's like seeing himself from the ceiling. He got scared. So to make a long story short, you know, he has that techie background. He started to do experiments, and he wrote several books. And he has an like an institution of research. Yeah, they take fine. It seems like it's really on the down low. Uh, yeah, I was going to go. I had wanted to go. This may be 2014. I was, I think I was on the edge of my breakthrough, you know, a paradigm shift. Yeah, my paradigm shift came later that year, in December of that year. But yeah, I had my dogs, and I had all three dogs then. I just thought maybe I could, you know, I bring them to the place where I got them for them to, you know, pay for their stay there and do this inner work. But I decided to there. I wasn't getting good vibes from it. I mean, he's some scientific. Fast forward, you know, I didn't go, but I did this other thing instead. I did the ayahuasca, and I did the past life regression thing. I'm glad I did it. So like I said, that I did it. Uh, it wasn't a biggie thing for me. I didn't get any deep bites, but I started meditating. Really started the meditation thing in 2015, and wow, what a journey! I started to experience things, you know, visions during the meditation process, which was really something else. Yeah. And I don't know why I'm seeing what I'm seeing. People, there's a big world out there, multiple dimensions. I uh, speculate with my experiences, the different types of beings. There's spacecrafts, and you can travel. Your mind could travel, whatever was happening. And I shared with you before that that I was seeing. I saw this was back in America where I saw what looked like an African man in a room, and it was dark in the room, and he must be watching a TV or monitor, and he seems to be having a good time. And then he looks up and sees, I guess, me or whatever, and he takes a spear and tries to stab me with it. I said, what is going on here? I mean, it's like you watching TV. You don't expect your TV to attack you. So I didn't understand what's going on. Yep. So I said, well, let me get out of this. So I opened my eyes, waited some seconds, closed it again, and it kept on happening. He was resumed. He resumed what I was doing. So it never stopped. So even though my eyes are open and thinking that I would like a phone, disconnect the phone, well, it was still connected there to some extent because he was still doing what he was doing. Like this time he was standing and in a frenzy, stabbing me, stabbing where I'm seeing from. Wow. So so because of that, I've been hesitant. I have to be honest, more hesitant in my meditations. I here to eavesdrop or spy on anybody, but an inner work for myself to understand what this reality is all about. Yeah, that's all. So yeah, this is life, and so I decided, okay, I need to watching as much videos because it's getting me anxious, and I think that's what's causing cortisol. When you get stressed, your cortisol level goes up, and that increases your sugar levels. You know, I need to chill out. That's what. And the election is coming. Today's the 18th here in Rwanda, January 18, 2025. And for America, 2.5 more days, it will be election day. I mean, what do you call it? Inauguration day. Yes, inauguration day. So yeah, people, move over. It'll be inauguration day of Trump, and I'm already seeing videos on them, how they transition families, White House, from one family to another. They have to refurbish everything, furniture, painting, cleaning. They have a special crew. So I thought that was exciting. Yeah, I still don't want to go back to America. I love my country, but I don't, I think on the surface, I think Trump can do a good job. But I don't trust the people who are around him. Yeah, I'm going to make that known. I do not trust the people who are around him. So, yeah, so that's what's happening, people. Yeah, so this is coming up. I heard they're going to have the inauguration indoors because it's supposed to be very cold, and there have been other threats targeted at Trump. So, yes, it's using wisdom. Use wisdom, people. The stones are broken. Yeah, so you got these up careful. So I got it. Yeah, so you gotta be real careful when you walk here. You can easily have, I've fallen already. I've fallen already, people. And I should not say Africa. You don't want to get hurt in a place that is developing. Okay. Even in the U.S., man, sometimes they take a long time. So that's what's happening. So I have been on a lot of anxiety. I'm worried about my baby. And I like people here. I like the people of Rwanda. I just wish they just need, if you know you want your things to advance, you have to educate the people. It's like getting equipment. Your company gets equipment, and you don't need the people how to use it. You have to, you have to, you have to train. That's all. There's nothing wrong with the people. Anybody can learn anything, but it's a process, and they need to use it. Yeah, yeah. So, so what I got to get today, I want to get my milk, my ferment milk, my what do you call it? My onions, brown sugar. Oh, they probably have brown sugar at that store. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to stay too late. It's nice and cool. I'll just play it by ear. Woo! Wow, what's the hurry? What is the hurry, baby? Let's see, what time is it now? Okay, it's just after 7. It's 3 after 7 in the morning. Yeah. So that is the update about Lavender. Lavender is still in the hospital. He was in there since the evening of January 13, 2025. Today is the 18th of January. Yes, please pray for him. Yes. Hey, viewer, hi. Yes. He looked better yesterday. They needed to clean his wound. Yeah, they put tape. Yeah, people, if you have a doctor, some tape causes bad reaction to, like, when you tape around the around the foot, just above the little foot. It's like a little thing that protrudes out. It's very sensitive. And when you put the wrong tape, when you have a bandage, he had a catheter, and they removed the catheter, put, a gauze and then a tape. Where the tape went around this bony looking part, and it's raw, and it's bleeding, and he's limping, my little boy. He didn't come there with it. They gave him that. And it was filthy. So make sure, you have to be the doctor, so to speak, because you have to remind them, hey, did you clean? Did you feed? How much did he eat? You have to be on top of it, because they're so-called busy. They have other patients, and they might overlook certain things because they're overwhelmed or whatever, what excuse. So be on top of it. Call them, because if you don't call, they think you don't care, and if you don't care, you don't care, right? So show that you care. And if you need to use some explicative, use it. Use it. Because see, when you talk all kind and everything, she's a pushover. You start using profanity, all of a sudden, they take you serious. Yeah, if you need to use explicatives, use it. You need it, you use it. And constantly, and have them documented. Have them every day, check their weight every day, beginning and end of, and chart it. How much they eat, how much, how many calories, no reason. And oh, magically, little boy gained weight for the first time in their care. See, it's the squeaky wheel that gets the oil. Okay, the squeaky wheel. Yeah, squeaky wheel gets the oil. Okay, so that's all, people. Y'all gonna hang up now. I thank you. Yes, please pray for my little boy for his full recovery. And we have a viewer, a loyal viewer of mine for years. Excuse me, my nose is running. And she's gonna do some candle magic. Like you, Tammy. I thank you a million times over. Peace, love, joy to you, Tammy, and the rest of my loyal viewers. Okay? I'll keep you posted. I shall be going to the Lavender today. And before I go, to ask how he's doing. Did anyone measure him? Please clean his face and his wound, clean bandage, etc. Okay? Keep it clean. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.